In their first television interview, the family of Anni Dewani, murdered on her South African honeymoon last November, has called on her husband to tell the South African police what he knows. Shrien Dewani is facing extradition there for questioning. In an exclusive interview with Penny Marshall, Anni's family said they can't bear not knowing the truth about what happened.
Anni, we loved you. We loved her a lot.
Anni Hindocha's sorrow as a father is overwhelming. For as he grieves for his daughter, he must also consider whether Shrien Dewani, the son-in-law he trusted to love her, was the man who organised her murder.
We beg of Shrien, if you really love her, if you really care for her, please give us the answers. That's what we beg for you.
Shrien Dewani is currently on bail fighting extradition to South Africa. The newlyweds were on honeymoon there when Anni was murdered in an apparent carjacking.
Thank you.
Their driver was arrested, and in court as part of a plea bargain he claimed Shrien had organised the murder. Shrien denies any involvement and insists he won't get a fair trial if he's forced to return to Cape Town.
Mama, Papa, Anni.
That's left Anni's family in torment, unable to find the answers they need about how an adored sister, daughter and aunt was killed. They've started an online petition to highlight the pain Shrien's silence is causing them.
It's torn the family apart. We're going through a very, very difficult time. It's been 5 months since she died. And every day we still think about her. In the morning, in the evening, when we talk to each other, it's always her. She's always on our minds, and none of us can let this go.
Anni grew up in Sweden in a close and loving family, her father often at her side. After leaving school, she spent much time in England before choosing to marry and settle here.
Come on everybody, Anni's on stage!
But after her lavish Mumbai wedding, she never made it back to start her new life in England. The last time her family saw her alive was as a dazzling bride. Her brother and sisters say the family can't watch the wedding video knowing that the South African police want to question the new groom for murder.
He has many questions to answer. There are many accusations against him, and I think he has to answer them. I think he has to clear his name and tell us once and for all what's really happened.
Do you think he is involved in her murder somehow?
I don't want to comment on that. I would like to say, please go to South Africa, face the trial, identify these people who did this to your wife and my daughter, and then we can go ahead with our lives.
The family intend to leave their home in Sweden and come to England for next month's extradition hearing, but they want Sweden to be Anni's final resting place.
This is where she belonged, and this is where we're going to go scatter ashes.
But that won't happen until the family gets the answers they need about how and why Anni died. Only then, they say, will they be able to let her rest in peace. Penny Marshall, ITV News, Sweden.